If I may just add one little thing, something that a higher power saved me from, things that were engagements and invitations that could ruin me. In those later years, when I had time to sit down and think about it, what happened, there were quite a few moments where I could have ruined myself completely. And I want to tell you something that happened in 1954 or 55. Both Maestro Karajan and Walter Legg asked me to record two different operas. At 54 it was, yes, I was not even 30. And those two different operas were unknown to me. I never sung them because I didn't have that kind of repertory. I mean, I didn't have such enormous repertory that nobody could have a very vast repertory at that time. But it was such two different things, like Ferrando in Così fan tutte and Bacchus in Ariadne. Yes, and it's the absolute truth. Yes. What saved me was, I believe, must have been a power from a higher power, that Nicolai, this you can't do. I don't remember if it was Ferrando first and then Bacchus late. Bacchus, for a voice like mine, even for recording, it's absolutely crazy. Now, what saved me was that at the same period, I was invited to the Festival of Aix-en-Provence, doing two works, I think. One was Entführung, and the other one was Mireille by Gounod, a lovely opera. Vincent is absolutely done for me, and I'm done for that. So it was the same period, and there would be a recording of Mireille done for Patti Marconi, which is the French branch of Columbia Records and so on. So I decided to say no to Karajan and Walter. Both were furious. I thought, well, that's it. Finito. Karajan, finito Legg, or Legg, well, but in any case, I didn't break any card. I was invited, and they counted on me. And I was thinking afterwards, well, it must have been a higher power. But what were those two people thinking of? Why would they do a thing like that with that great experience, both Walter and Karajan? Why do that to a young singer who would kill himself, who would maybe just ruin himself, right? By studying those two roles and then recording them. Why? Did they want to destroy me? What was their meaning? I asked Jeffrey Passes. He knew about it, heard about it. Well, he said it wasn't no bad thinking. They miscalculated, and thought that I with my gifts would be able to do that. Now, for the Ferrando, they got Simoneau, I think, for that recording, and the other one was a Rudy Schock. So, and I saved when I was thinking about it later, I was absolutely convinced that I would be ruined. That's, and I believe that there is a higher power that really, I mean, God maybe likes me, and he saves me from all those. And many times I have been saved like this.
I think you touch on something that's terribly profound about life in general, about being able to listen to an inner voice, which, of course, temptation will usually say that no, I must go this way. But you have an inner voice that you listen to.
Yeah. Well, yes, but I think somebody else in that position would never dare, nobody dare to say no to Karajan. And I know I don't want to give any names, but I have witnessed myself people, great French soprano, she ruined her voice by giving in to Karajan to sing something that was more than her capabilities, and she didn't have the technique for it, and she ruined herself.